Hello Sagittarius, welcome to another love reading. We're going to be looking at what's going on for you in love. What can you expect in love? What are you going to be dealing with in the near future, and who you might be dealing with? What are the energies between you? As always, these readings are meant to be general, so take what resonates for you, what applies to you, and leave the rest. Don't forget to check out the playlist that I have for Sagittarius, which is linked in the description box, so that you can see more videos for your sign. So let's jump right in for Sagittarius. Spirit, angels, guides, messages, please, guidance for Sagittarius. For the first half of May, Spirit, what guidance, what messages do you have regarding love for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, what do we need to know? Okay. So what's going on for you in love? We have the King of Swords, Death, which is Scorpio energy, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Right away, I'm thinking that there is a conversation or some sort of information, truth regarding a choice that might lead to an ending, or maybe there's an ending that's taking place in either of your lives. Something has changed or ended for you, and so now there are choices to be made with the Seven of Cups. We'll see what that's about when we clarify. On your side, your energies, we have the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Okay, and on their side, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I feel like they're the ones telling you about this choice. Two of Pentacles is all about weighing options, having some things that are, I don't know, it could be that you're juggling multiple things or busy with different things. But sometimes in a love reading, when I see something like the Two of Pentacles with the Page of Swords, I think of someone communicating their choice, the choice that they've made. Let me put these down for the near future energy. We'll look at those a little bit later. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Wands. So this is an energy of burdens, obligations, things that are weighing you down, feeling weighed down by burdens or obligations, responsibilities, carrying a heavy load and wanting to almost be done with that. Let's get some energies here. Spirit, tell me more about what's going on for Sagittarius in love. What do we need to know, Spirit? What are the energies for Sagittarius in love? Broken silence. So someone breaking the silence, being open, vulnerable with you, opening up in a very honest way. What else? What else do we need to know for Sagittarius? Balancing act. That's that Two of Pentacles. Juggling, indecision, balance. You're juggling multiple things at once. Or like I said, you know, weighing two very different options. Trying to decide something. I feel like whoever this is that you might be dealing with here, they have a choice to make regarding you, or a choice between two people. What else? What else do we need to know? Move these up. Any other guidance, Spirit, regarding the connection or the energies for Sagittarius? What do we need to know? Thoughts. This is kind of like that Seven of Cups. Someone's thinking about you, or vice versa. Yeah, and then there's Privileged Lady at the bottom of the deck. So someone's thinking about the person that they admire. This could be you thinking about the person you admire, but I have a feeling it's them. They're thinking about you. Can I get one more? And then we'll get to clarifying. Can I get one more, please? Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because we have the King of Swords here, or a Scorpio. Those are the signs I've shown up so far. But the sign is not as important as the energy. So we'll have to see what this King of Swords and Death card are all about. Spirit, tell me more about the energies here for Sagittarius regarding love. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I feel like a lot of you know this person. You know this person, you're interested in someone. So let's break these down. Let's get some insight into what the heck this is all about. Tell me about the King of Swords. Some clarity, some insight, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the King of Swords? Knight of Cups. I feel like someone's communicating their feelings here with the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? The Hermit, Virgo energy. I think whatever they've told you, or whatever they're telling you, I guess I should say, I think it's something that they've really thought about, like on their own, or have kept to themselves. Because the Hermit, they are withdrawn, quiet, pensive, reflective, right? They kind of go away from the crowds and do their own thinking and reflecting. I feel like this person, they've thought about you, they've thought about this connection. Yeah, there's the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy, and I think they want to talk to you about how they feel towards you, towards this connection. Okay, so let's look at this Death card. What's this Death card about? Tell me about death. Tell me about death. What do we need to know about death? The World. Endings and new beginnings. Something I feel has ended or changed in order for this new cycle to begin, Sagittarius. I don't know if this is, and this could be any type of change. This could be someone changing jobs, right? Like a job change happened, and that makes you like meet new people and you meet this person. Or someone is going through a change internally, like they've changed over time, or they've changed because they've learned lessons, or they're going through some sort of change because they're realizing things. Maybe they're ending a cycle in their life, moving like a physical location or something like that. I mean, it could be many interpretations here. As of right now, just because I've just started clarifying. So tell me about death. What can you tell me about death for Sagittarius? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about death? The Moon, Pisces energy. I think that someone has, there's something here about like keeping to themselves, especially we have this broken silence energy. The Moon is all about what's hidden beneath the surface. Illusions, fears, doubts, things you can't see clearly. Tell me about death. Can you get one more? Can I get one more for death? The Three of Swords. I feel like someone could have been hiding a painful situation, or that maybe a heartache or disappointment. They've hidden this. Interesting. This could be that, there's a possibility here that you and this person had a history, and maybe they hid the feelings, the real feelings they had about this ending. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Please ignore my dogs in the background. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Two of Wands. Yeah, there's a decision. Someone has a path to choose, a decision to make with the Seven of Cups, and they're trying to make this decision. There's the Chariot, Cancer energy. Maybe this is a decision about a specific move that they want to make or are making. Let me move these over. Kind of want to be able to see all of these if I can. So this decision is about a move that they're making. This could be a physical move or a move towards you. The Chariot is all about being on the path towards success. You're going in the right direction. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Oh gosh. I wonder if this is a third party situation or if there's someone else here because of this choice dynamic. It's almost like maybe someone is deciding between two people, two different paths they could take. All right, I'm gonna have to like get down to your energies to see what the heck's going on here, because I feel like this is gonna be a little complicated. Let me get some wisdom. And I mean, not wisdom, animal spirit. Spirit, tell me about the energies between Sagittarius and this other person. Sagittarius, I have you on the left and your person's on the right, but feel free to flip the energies if they resonate more for you. Get some insight, please. Oh, okay. I didn't even ask my question, so. All right, tell me about the energies that Sagittarius is bringing to this connection, Spirit. What do we need to know about the energies that Sagittarius is bringing to this connection? Well, you have the Two of Cups on your end. So I feel like in your mind, this is a strong connection. This could be a soulmate. Okay, we have the Beaver. I think you're very loyal to this person. This person could be somebody that you see a lot of potential with, because the Beaver is like the family-oriented person, the provider, the one that works very hard, very diligent. The Beaver is loyal and, you know, all they want to do is provide for their family. I feel like you might think of this person in this way, or you are very loyal to this person. Tell me about the person that Sagittarius has, or will be dealing with. What do we need to know about their energies towards Sagittarius? What do we need to know about their energies towards Sagittarius? The Buffalo. Okay, so the Buffalo is very steady, grounded energy. They're not afraid of the challenges ahead. They're willing to kind of push through, and it's almost like they know it will be difficult, but they're not scared off by that, the Buffalo. This could be an act for your person. Maybe they're acting or trying to be this steady, grounded energy, even though maybe deep down they're worried or anxious, just because I have the Hyena at the bottom of the deck. Let me see. What else do we need to know? Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person's energies. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this person's energies? This person's Sagittarius. What do we need to know? I can tell you that they have the Page of Swords. So I feel like they have something to say. Transformation, metamorphosis, and renewal. Very similar to the Death card. I feel like this person is going through a change in their life, or they're changing their mind about something. Maybe they're even having like a change of heart, but I don't know. I feel like this Death card here with the World, it's like someone wants to have a new beginning, a new start. Like they want to change things for the new cycle, for the cycle coming up. Okay, let me get some other. Tell me more about what this person is thinking or feeling. What are they thinking or feeling, this person, Spirit? What are they thinking or feeling towards, okay. My life is not as together as it seems. Exactly. That's kind of what I was picking up with this Buffalo and the Hyena. It's like they're presenting themselves to be, I don't know, maybe they're presenting themselves to be someone very mature, like they have everything under control, that kind of energy, but maybe it's not so simple. I'm also getting that this person, there's something ending in their life that maybe appeared good. So for example, maybe this was a person who had a specific career, something that a lot of people knew them as, and then that career has ended, which is kind of surprising to other people. something like that. Or maybe they're moving, or maybe they're going through a burden or a serious situation that was heartbreaking. 3 of Swords. We also have the 10 of Wands. There's something going on with this person. Bottom of the deck, we will be together again. I keep getting this card. Okay. For like different signs, I keep getting that card. Let me get one more. Can I get one more energy for this person? What are their energies towards Sagittarius? What are their energies towards Sagittarius? I'm afraid. I'm taking action. Okay, so they're scared, but they're going to take action. I feel like they're afraid to do this Chariot energy here or make this decision. Okay, so let's get some clarity about your energies here. Spirit, can I get some clarity, please, on these energies between Sagittarius and this other person? Can you tell us about the 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands? Sagittarius energy. Tell me about the 2 of Cups or 8 of Wands. What do we need to know about these energies? The Sun. Okay, tell me about the 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Well, with the 8 of, wow, the 10 of Cups. Again, I feel like you see potential with this person. This person makes you happy. I think you'd be happy to hear from them too, because I have the 8 of Wands here. So the 8 of Wands could be action or communication. I feel like you're happy with whatever it is, whether it's action or communication from this person. Yeah, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think what they're going to do, or what they plan to do, you're going to be happy with the Sun and the 10 of Cups. Can I get one more, please, for this 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about these energies? 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Wow, Page of Cups. Oh yeah, there's feelings here. You have feelings for this person, or you just like what they're telling you. Like what they're telling you, that's what you wanted to hear. If this is an apology with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, or an expression of interest or love or whatever breaking the silence is happening with them, you're happy to hear from them. You're happy with what they're telling you, I feel. So let's look over here. What's this Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles about? Maybe you're happy with the choice they've made, Sagittarius. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. 4 of Wands, okay. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. What else do we need to know with this 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords? The 5 of Swords. They want to talk about some sort of conflict. I don't know if it's a conflict with you or a conflict they've experienced on their own. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Why is the 5 of Swords here? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever conflict this is, and there's the King of Swords again. Whatever conflict they're thinking about, I think they want to make it better or resolve it with this Ace of Pentacles. I mean, and I have to say, Sagittarius, I can't make out with the cards that are on the table, the energies that have shown up so far. I can't make out if there's a third party situation. I can't make out the specifics. I feel like even as I keep clarifying, there's so many different scenarios this could fit for. I think that this person had a history with you, from what I see, that they haven't been open about. So if something ended in the past between you and it was painful, they haven't really been open about that. If this person has to choose between 2 different people or 2 different circumstances in love, then they haven't really told you about that, because there's an energy here of them having to tell you, having to communicate with the King of Swords. And there's the 3 of Cups. So this could be that they want to talk about the past in order to have a new beginning here. The World is here. 4 of Wands is here. 10 of Cups is here. I think you'll be happy to hear this from them, that they're thinking in this way. I think that they've chosen or decided here with the 2 of Wands and the Chariot, they've decided or are deciding at this time to come forward. Like, that's the choice. The choice is to come forward. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Can I get one more, please? For the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay, Three of Cups again, and then the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I just feel like this is somebody that wants to come together. And also I see here that there could be a choice between two different people. I think this might surprise you because their life is not as together as it seems. So there's something about this decision that this person is afraid of. Whatever action they're taking towards you, it's like they're kind of scared to do that or to make it happen. And I think it's because they would have to end something with the Death card up here. Or they would have to break the silence. Like if there hasn't been a lot of communication, they would have to break the silence. Okay, so what can you expect in the near future? We have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Okay, you can definitely expect communication. Oh, and the Three of Swords. Well, when I see the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, Three of Swords is about heartbreak, disappointment. Four of Swords is about healing from that, resting, reflecting on this. So let's see. Can I get some clarity, please, on the outcome for Sagittarius? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. Ah! Almost dropped my cards. Okay. We have the Empress, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay, so interesting. When I see all of those, the Empress could be a feminine energy, a parental figure, or a symbol for someone they admire, desire, you know, someone that has a lot of value, a lot of worth. But the Nine of Wands, I feel like there has been, whatever this painful history is between you, I think both of you have dealt with it in a similar way. Maybe you are wary, mistrustful of others. You've been burned by what happened. If you both have not been burned by what happened, then this person's thinking that you are guarded, resistant, burned, or feel burned by what happened with the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. And the Eight of Wands tells me that they're going to communicate here about this painful history. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Six of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. Yeah, this is action that they're taking, hoping for success. Tell me about the Four of Swords. The Hangman. I think that this, yeah, Ace of Swords. I think with the Hangman, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, it's almost like this is breaking the silence. Like someone was just reflecting, healing, quiet, and then now the Ace of Swords is here. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords again. I think someone's breaking their silence to talk to you, specifically to talk to you, to fix things or talk about the past. It's like they need to discuss the past with you. And there's action tied to this. It's like they're the ones that are coming forward. Tell me about this. Let me just separate these just to double check. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Can I get one energy, please? For the Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Sorry. One energy, please. Temperance, yeah. It's to resolve a conflict. There you are, Sagittarius. Temperance energy. This is about resolving a problem, resolving a conflict, bringing harmony back to a situation, bringing balance back to a situation. Can I get one more energy regarding this person's thoughts, feelings, intentions towards Sagittarius? What do we need to know about this person's thoughts, feelings? Everything reminds me of you. Yeah, this person's thinking about you. Bottom of the deck, I wish I could go back in time. Obviously, that cannot happen. I think you have a history with this person. I think they've been thinking about you. I think something has happened in their life recently where there's been a change, a transformation that has taken place. And I think that they've been debating with themselves what decision to make, what choice to make. And I feel like they finally decided that they're going to break their silence in order to bring things back into balance. So expect a message from them about that. I think you'll be happy with that message based on this energy. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments if you have anything to share. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all in another video very soon. Take care.